From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. Hope you've had a nice week so far. We're going to stay a little unsettled here as we head through this weekend and probably over the next week or so. The forecast has definitely been changing in favor of a wetter pattern, especially for those of us in the northwestern portions of the state. Let's go ahead and break it down. So first things first, through today here in the valley, we're going to be about mid to upper 50s, probably not going to hit 60 out there, to be honest with you. Siskiyou and Modoc County, we're going to be stuck there in the lower to mid 40s. Same situation out there in the eastern mountains, by the way, with clearer skies as you head further east, as well as drier conditions. And like I said, it's really just going to be the northwestern portions of us. So up there from Wairika west, western Siskiyou County, Del Norte County, Humboldt County, maybe a few showers out here. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a moment. But by and large, we're doing okay, especially I-5 and east. There's those maximum temperatures that I was talking about, upper 50s. You know, one or two of us might hit 60 down here in southern portions of Humboldt County, maybe down there from Chico to Oroville, maybe by the dam down there. But listen, I really don't think it's going to be a lot of us. We're definitely staying cooler here, probably in the extended term. Also, wetter, right? We're definitely kind of twofold in this aspect as we head over the next several days here and really through the third week and maybe the last week of November here, especially as we approach Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're seeing that pattern change. So let's go ahead and break it down with the futurecast, starting with this morning. And most of us are dry here as we head through sunrise, but as we head over the next few hours, especially by about midday through the early afternoon, you start to see the first signs of these showers here in Del Norte County, Humboldt County, western Siskiyou County, the usual suspects, if you will, for these kind of weak systems that push it along the coast. Snow levels here are pretty high. We're talking 4,500 to 5,500 feet. I'm thinking in that vicinity here. So you might see a few flurries out there in the upper elevations, but besides that, no travel impacts or anything of that sort. Those showers continue to filter in through tonight and into tomorrow morning. So if you're waking up tomorrow morning to run some late weekend errands, well, you might see a few of those showers still, and a lot of us are going to have some of that cloud cover. But I do think the showers, intensities, and coverage do pick up just a little bit for our Sunday. So you start to see a few more higher batches of precipitation here moving in by Sunday afternoon. Still probably not talking total washout for everyone territory, but this is definitely a bit more of a decent rainfall compared to what we're going to see today. So we'll watch that there. You might want to factor that into your day plans in western Siskiyou County, I-5 west. And a few of those showers will probably filter into the northern portions of the valley. Really, we're talking from Lakehead down to Redding, but I really don't think it's going to be that impactful even still. I think we get more impactful systems as we head through the work week. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So as we head deeper and deeper into the work week, we get closer and closer to this big time system here that at first, a few days ago, we were seeing was probably going to stay off to the north. But right now, we're kind of right there on the precipice where it starts to impact what I said earlier, as I called them, the usual suspects. That is to say, Del Norte County, Humboldt County, western Siskiyou County. So we get that high pressure off to the south and east, kind of funneling this moisture here into the coast here, I-5 west for the highest rainfall totals there through Wednesday, through Thursday, through Friday. So really the middle and end portions of the week look pretty darn unsettled due to this system here. In fact, by the time we're heading through the end of the week, we might see that system finally pushing that high pressure on out of here and then creeping east right into the valley. Maybe more rain chances as far east as the eastern mountains, Modoc County. So I do think progressively, day by day, we're going to be talking higher and higher rain chances through the next 7 to 10 days. But this is getting a little far out. We're talking next weekend there. So a lot can and will change in that time, right? We're not going to lock in any specifics yet. But what I do think is granted is that higher rainfall totals over the next 7 days. So let's take a look at the rainfall totals here for the first part of this system, right? Up here in those usual suspect counties, Del Norte County, Humboldt County, and western Siskiyou County. So as we start the week out through the weekend, we've already accumulated maybe an inch or two of rain up here in Del Norte County. We're probably going to cut the half-inch territory line off at Etna, maybe down through northwestern portions of Trinity County. But as we head through the week, we still get that kind of slow trickle in of some showers. And then by Wednesday, boom, you can really see those totals kind of shoot up as this first portion of that system moves in. And we're starting to talk maybe 3.5, 4 inches of rain up here in portions of Del Norte County. 1.5 inch draws from Etna down south to Trinity. Really, the Trinity Alps is kind of your delineation zone there, and then most of Humboldt County will be talking 1 to 2 inches. But notice through Thursday, so with the first portion of this system, we really don't see a lot of rain as far east as Redding to Red Bluff. Goodness forbid down to Chico or the eastern mountains or Modoc County. You know, we might see a 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for this first part, but we'll keep an eye on it there. I really think the highest rain totals, we'll draw that line at Trinity County, western Siskiyou County, from Wairika out to the coast to Del Norte County and Humboldt County. So that's why I've used that phrase a few times, the usual suspects, because we have these microclimates where we usually see the higher rainfall totals out here along the coast. That really does look to be the situation for at least the first portion of the week. Now, of course, by the time we're talking about the end of the week, and maybe by the time I'm joining you next weekend, could be a different story. But you know what? We'll get there when we get there. First things first, we'll get through this weekend and the rest of the week. So let's go ahead and take a look at the big picture, by the way, with temperatures too, because I do think we will still be a little bit above average for this time of year. I don't think this is going to be a crashing cold front type situation just yet, but we're definitely inching closer and closer. In fact, much of the western United States is going to be a little above average here as we head closer to Thanksgiving and wrapping up November, heading into December. So we will watch that, but again, I don't think above average necessarily means warm. I still think we're going to be talking 50s and 60s for a lot of us across the area. So let's go ahead and wrap that up, see what we have on the 7-day, and you can really see here along the coast and inland, especially out towards Trinity County too, we hold those steady shower chances. That's why I call you guys, like I've said, I sound like a broken record, the usual suspects, because that moisture still have enough energy to give some totals here that we've been watching. So along the coast, isolated showers with better chances by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Same situation a little further inland. This is why we're picking up 2, 3, maybe more inches of rain. County to western Siskiyou County. And out here in Trinity County, it's the same story. We're watching snow levels, like I said, in about 4,000 to 5,000 foot range here, but we might see them lower just a little bit as temperatures get back down to the 40s Monday. But by the time we're heading through the end of the week, we're probably going to be back to the upper 50s and lower 60s there from the coast out to western Siskiyou County and towards Humboldt County as well. Hopping over towards Mount Shasta City, Alturas and Modoc County, even out towards the eastern mountains, it's pretty much the same story. Mount Shasta City, I do think you'll probably see some of these showers filtering in. I don't think you're far enough east to totally get out scot-free. By the way, I think these snow levels are probably going to drop a little bit here as we head through the week, so that cooler air is creeping in, but it's not a crashing front. So we're going to be talking 3,500 to 4,000 feet in the snow levels there, with temperatures sticking around in the lower 40s there, but we'll be back to the 50s by the end of the week. Modoc County, same story, 30s as we wrap up the weekend and head into the first portion of the week, but those turn into 40s and mid-50s here, maybe lower 50s by Thursday and Friday. Eastern Mountains, kind of the same situation. You got a little bit of a warm-up by the end of the week there. Snow levels around Sunday, Monday, Tuesday over the next couple of days, probably hovering there in the 4,000 foot range, but I don't think most of that will make it that far. I think at worst you might just see a couple flurries over the next 72 hours. I think the better chance comes by the end of the week here for those systems to really push further inland, make it past I-5, and start getting more notable totals there east of the valley. So we'll watch that. And speaking of the valley, of course, we're definitely a part of this pattern too. Take a look at Redding here. Good cross section. You can see those temperatures in the mid to upper 50s for now, and mostly dry for the next few days. Like I said, I really just don't see a lot of rainfall totals here on the board as far as we're concerned through this weekend, through the first half of the week. But by Wednesday and Friday, so middle of the week and beyond, that's when those systems get a little more oomph to them, and we might see those showers make it that far east, and temperatures get back up to the lower 60s in that same time frame. Thanks for joining me here for this forecast update. Of course, I will be back with you this evening at 6 for more, and this afternoon at 12, fresh from the Weather NorCal Command Center.